Hey guys, it's your boy 14 Fluffies here. Recently, we finally hit that 50 subscriber mark, and as promised on Mega Capital G's stream, I will be doing that 50 subscriber Q&A. These questions have largely been, actually not largely, exclusively been pulled from a Mega Capital G stream, just because I couldn't really get questions from anybody outside of that. Not saying I wasn't trying or anything. It's just that, or that the people were unwilling. It's just that they couldn't think of anything. So yeah. But before I actually start with the Q&A, I have a few announcements. One is that I have more episodes of Card Wars on the way. I mean, so far I have one more queued up. I mean, I'm kind of fresh out of ideas for Card Wars for the most part, but if you guys have suggestions for that, please make sure to leave it in the comment section. I mean, recently I've been getting a lot more comments on my videos, so it's been nice with that and just replying to your guys' comments and all that. So yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I don't think there was. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the questions. I don't want this to be a super long Q&A. I don't want this to be a super long video, even though I have a lot of questions here. So, yeah. So, the first question is from Mega Capital G. Why do I like Masked Heroes? It's actually a pretty long story. So, way back in the days of me being a scrub at Yu-Gi-Oh! So, like January of 2015. It was pre-Necros, but it was it was just pre-Necros, pre-Secret Forces. So yeah, I was just a scrub at this game, just playing up with cards out of an old pool of boxes and stuff. I only at the time I only bought in maybe like 3 new Challenger Special Editions, and that was all I had. All the new cards I had, couldn't really do anything with them. So yeah, I mean, I did get a Secret Rare Dark Ability Sea Dragon out of it, which is nice, but that's about it. So yeah, but basically when the Hero Strike Structure Deck came out, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try this out, and I absolutely loved it. I just loved the fact that I just liked the way how the heroes played, so yeah. And not to mention Dark Law turned out to be incredibly good against the entire meta at the time. I mean, obviously this was also before Necros, but when I started to take the deck seriously, Necros eventually came out. I wasn't able to really, I didn't really understand the mechanics behind Necros all that much. I mean, I obviously understood ritual summons, but just like I didn't really understand why that they searched so much. But that was way back in the day of me being a virgin at Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, now that I understand game mechanics better, it's just I realized how much Dark Law actually shuts down the meta, which is why I kept with Heroes. And I eventually just kept on building it, and to the point where I am right now, where I'm pretty much like a leading knowledge of Heroes on stream. And I kind of want that to be like my thing on YouTube, to be a leading knowledge of Heroes and just in general. So yeah, that's why I played Heroes, just because it's a cheap deck. And because it's fun to play for me. So, yeah. Next question is from Skyraid. Skyraid is just like, what will I do with future content? Will I do giveaways? And will I be playing other games? Will I be uploading other games to this channel? So, as far as future content, I mean, for the most part, I want to keep it Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's really just a matter of what I want to do. So, if I wanted to do, like, skits and stuff, I would definitely do that. If I wanted to do, like, vlogs, I'd do that. I don't really think a weekly Q&A is going to be a thing, just because of the fact that no one's going to want to answer. Getting questions reliably is kind of difficult outside of Capital G stream. And really, I can only do that for so long, because I want to actually be self-sufficient with my audience and stuff like that, not just leech off of someone else. So yeah, as far as giveaways are concerned, I don't foresee doing giveaways anytime soon, just because of the fact that I don't really have a whole lot in my name right now. And as far as like giving away boxes of cards, like hell no, that's definitely not happening anytime soon, because my binder kind of got destroyed at regionals and I need to restock on stuff, so yeah. As far as different games, definitely different games. I want to definitely get some Smash 4 on this channel. And pretty much anything that my man Nick Straka has, his Lord Hades, anything that he has, like I want to do a lot of like stuff with him. just because he has a capture card and he has an Xbox One and has all these other things he could do. Like, we could do like 1v1 snipers on Halo or something, which is something that which is actually something that's very fun for me, just because of the fact that I was the sniper for our little group, and I was the best sniper in the entire group. So yeah. But yeah, I'd love to at least get Smash 4 on this channel, just like that. And next up, he had one more question. He's just like, what are my opinions of Capital G? And it's just like, Randy's awesome, I love him, he's awesome. But next question from an anonymous asker, just like, do I think Cap G is a scrub? Oh, there's no, there's no way of being blunt about it. Yes, you are a fucking scrub. Yeah, but yeah, you are just one little tier away from just being absolute shit at this game. But the only reason why I say this is because last stream you could have actually gotten he was playing Battling Boxers, and he forgot that he could have activated Glassjaw's effect from Grave 3 times in a row, and I was just like, what are you doing? So yeah, so it's just like, that made me facepalm so hard. Yeah, sorry for the scream, but that's how I felt on the inside. I was screaming internally. So yeah. But following up, yeah, that killed me on the inside a bit, but other than that, this man goes really well at regionals. I mean, yeah. Moving on, because that scream kind of tilted me. Double A 1229 asks, what's the worst deck I have ever played? There have been a lot of bad decks I have played in my time, but I'd have to say the worst archetype I've ever played is Crystal Beast. I mean, even Ice Barriers are a little bit more cohesive, considering how you can throw in Atlanteans, and the deck does a lot better as far as its functionality, but it's mostly just the Atlanteans carrying the Ice Barriers. But yeah, Crystal Beast, they need help. I mean, the fact that deck has no coherent plays, even like your real win condition is like spam Lightning Chidori and Pegasus. And so, and other than that, like, yeah, you could play other things, like, you can play lots of really interesting cards in there. But for the most part, the deck just doesn't have the tools it needs to be successful, even on a rogue level. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, when I went to regionals back in January, the person next to me round 1 was actually playing Crystal Beast, which was pretty fucking ballsy. But, I mean, even though the deck has tools, they're just not very good tools, so yeah, that's why I think that Crystal Beasts are probably the worst deck I've ever played, even though I love playing them. So, yeah, Fedora Maniac asks, favorite form of summoning? It's very, believe it or not, it's actually synchro summoning, so yeah, because, making Quasar is fucking awesome, so, yeah. Not to mention, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is easily my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series ever. It's just like, watching 5Ds kind of instilled the thrill of synchro summoning, in a way, so, yeah. I've synchro summoning by far, with the next, my next favorite summoning being Fusion. Just because, you know, I play heroes and stuff, so yeah. Satchim asks, where did my name come from? Well, my name actually came from the fact that I have cats, and the fact is I have a large amount of cats. So back in the day when I first made my email address, I had 14 cats in my household, so yeah. Which is why, hence the 14, and the Fluffiest part came from my cat named Peanut, which got a nickname called Fluffy. So, yeah, so hence the name 14 Fluffies. If I can insert Peanut existing in this video somewhere, I probably will. So, yeah. Okay, so, this is the Peanut.
He's so fluffy. Oh my god, he's so fluffy. So fluffy.
Yep. As you can see, he lives in my bathroom, coincidentally enough. He's a pretty big cat.
Oh, look at the Peanut. He's so fluffy. Oh.
But yeah, as you can see, he's a big boy. Say hello to the audience, Peanut. No, Peanut. The camera's right here.
Peanut! Oh, Peanut! Oh, he's so fluffy.
But yeah, he's the inspiration for my name 14 Fluffies, because he's a fluffy boy.
Admire this kitty. Admire him.
Say you love him, internet. Say you love him, because he has an Instagram. Shit hasn't been posted on there in a very long time, but yeah.
Oh, he wants me. Oh, he's a good boy.
So yeah, let's get back to the Q&A, people. That was absurd. Okay, we're back. So, next question. 00077 asked, actually, that's not the question. It's just like, when I heard that name, it's like, pitch me, daddy, carrot, nitrogen monoxide. Moving on to his actual question. Am I a grown-ass man? Boy, shut the fuck up. You know I am. So, yeah, basically, yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. Stratos! Yeah, it's like samurai. So, yeah, next up, Performer Cushfire asks, how big is your dick? Girl, no chill. Seriously. How big is your dick? 3 inches or 4 inches? Hashtag savage roasts. I'm gonna shut you up, girl. Okay, BRB, I'm actually gonna go measure this. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know, does this seem about legit? You know, a solid foot, yeah, obviously it's a joke. Did you really think I was gonna do that? Seriously. No, it's obviously a joke question, and I'm just gonna answer it with a joke, so yeah. And, God, and from this point on, it's just gonna be, like, less than serious questions. So, yeah, next up, anonymous person asks, ass or tits, sexual orientation, and blondes or brunettes. Okay, starting in that order, why not both straight and brunettes? I'm not a big fan of blondes, to be honest. I don't know why, it's just preference, really. So, yeah, don't really feel like going into depth for the other ones, just because of the fact I'm not too comfortable talking about it. I don't really feel like talking about it right now. So, yeah, let's put that down so I don't keep playing with it. So, yeah, let's just move on. Magistellar Dex asks, what's my favorite game console? Okay, so, for all you guys who don't know, my favorite game console is actually Xbox 360. I've been playing 360 for a very long time. I mean, I've been playing all the way up until my first year, all the way through my first year of college, which is actually last year. In the 2014 through 2015 year of school, it's just like that. Even though the Xbox One was out and there were increasingly less and less people playing 360, me and my group of friends, including my man Lord Hades and Shroomsy 5000, actually were still playing Xbox 360. We formed this group on Facebook called The Ark, where we just play Halo, and we just did Halo custom games, whether it was Halo 3 or Halo Reach. You know, stuff like that. We also played some COD 4 and some Resident Evil, some Gears of War, you know, just pretty much anything. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I've been playing 360 for a while. Halo 3 has always been my favorite game on that console, just because of the fact that you could literally do anything in it, thanks to things like Forge and custom games. Not to mention it had probably one of the greatest campaigns outside of, like, COD 4 or something, for 360 titles at least. So, yeah, I mean, Halo has always been the most enjoyable game, and really, Halo is kind of the reason why I would even consider playing Xbox still. I mean, I probably would have to go PS4 anyway if I was going to be getting, like, next-gen consoles, just because of the fact that there are probably more titles I would like now, like Hyperdimension Neptunia and stuff. But, actually, I'm not even sure if there are any Hyperdimension Neptunia games on PS4 right now. I know that there's a lot on the handhelds, but, I really don't know. But yeah, Xbox 360, the DS Lite I really liked playing, even though it's not a console, it's a handheld. So yeah, just because I'm a big fan of the Kirby series and I've always loved playing Kirby games, hence why I made Meta Knight and Smash. And really, it's just my favorite Nintendo franchise, Kirby is. So yeah. And for the last question on this Q&A, am I a member of the Illuminati? Shit, I've been found out. But anyway, guys, clearly I'm not a part of the Illuminati. I mean, I don't even think that's a real thing, so yeah, but either way, that's all the questions I actually got. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I mean, I'm already going past 50 subscribers. I'm at 52 at the moment, and, oh hey, Chesley, yeah, and so I'm definitely going to be planning on keeping this channel going, keeping it alive, and just keeping more content flying. Obviously, I still have more episodes of Card Wars to upload. I'm probably going to try to get some more D&D commentaries in. Want to get some more deck profiles in the process, just because I'm working on a new deck. It's absolutely disgustingly helmet, but yeah, the people in Capital G stream might already know about it a little bit, just because I talked about it a bit. But for all you guys who didn't, it's going to be quite the surprise when you find out what it is. So yeah, so that'll be it. That's all the little sneak peeks and all the announcements I had to make. That's the Q&A. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.